I think Trump has Parkinson's. I saw him hand shaking once. And um, I saw, oh, Gore. Remember Gore? I think he saw his hand shaking too. So he was shaking. Anyway, um, sometimes kids will get wide eyes or whatever. And they talk about, oh, is that a zombie? He's a zombie. Yeah, I'm a zombie. What do the zombies do? Arr, I'm supposed to go, arr. I'm not doing. Just a second. I'll get into this. I think hopefully. Um, and it used to be, my hands were shaking. People say, "Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking? Is it because of this or because of that? Or are you upset?" Yeah, you stepped on a nerve, man. This nerve right back here in my back, that causes my arm to shake. My muscles are tight. That causes my arm to shake. But obviously, it's Parkinson's. Um, because my muscles go really tight and they shake. So, um, sometimes I'm in my wheelchair and people start talking simple to me because I'm in a wheelchair or because I'm walking funny or because of whatever. They Other people notice it but more before me, but I've noticed it sometimes people. But then they start talking to me so boring ways. I mean, they're so boring. Nothing like boring stuff. Not Can't we talk about something like scientific or medical or technical, like back vaccines? Um, I'm doing research to do a vaccine on protecting the body from mercury poisoning from vaccines. Good idea? Yeah, thought so. Um, and but we gotta keep people still because it, a lot of the diseases are caused by not being active enough. So we gotta have and make sure the playgrounds, make sure everything so people aren't active very much and give them video games because then they won't be out there shaking and so people can see them shaking and oh no, there's a drop of saliva on the ground. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? One time I was used to be when I would run to a car. And it was so embarrassing because I'd run to a car and I grab the car and then someone would pull up behind me with a wheelchair. These 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 and some neighbors of mine thought it was totally preposterous that I would touch their car for balance when I need balance. I mean, I should just stand there and fall. Yeah. Why would anybody ever do that? Touch somebody's car because they need balance or need help or something? I mean, and I mean, they were the only two people in the world that, besides people in my family, that were embarrassed by it, had a problem with that. I mean, why would somebody actually touch somebody's car? Oh my goodness, it's gonna explode. It's gonna get all. It's gonna. What happens? Wheels start shaking because it has Parkinson's, and the wheels are gonna shake, and the wheels are gonna shake, and because I'm gonna give it Parkinson's. Do cars catch Parkinson's? Because obviously I have Parkinson's because they shake. So do cars have Parkinson's? Maybe cars that shake have Parkinson's too. Have you ever thought of that? Um, but um, sometimes I have to, but when I go down, because sometimes I'll go down on the ground because I want to lay on the floor, so or something, or sometimes it helps to get back up if I can get down and get back up. Sometimes I walk better. Just say, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And so sometimes I say, "I'm okay. I'm just falling on purpose. I'm just falling on purpose." Yeah. Have you ever fell on purpose? And then the people, um, sometimes I get upset about things, of course, like everybody else does. But and one thing to help understand things is what I'm doing here is humor, worship, and and humor and worship. And but people don't like those sometimes because what if I talked about Prince Edward or Prince whoever or the governor of or Ted Cruz? Oh my! What if I talked about Ted Cruz? Or all hail Trump! All hail Trump! Oh, my hands are shaking. Sorry. Um, but where was I going? Um, oh man, you don't get the punchline. Now you're gonna get upset because I talked about politics and I didn't have the right punchline. Wait, is that a trimmer? Oh, anyway, um, so maybe I lost my sense of taste and smell like 10 years ago from COVID-19. 10 years ago from COVID-19. When COVID. Do I have to explain this joke? Okay. Yeah, I lost my sense of taste and smell. Did I step on somebody's toes there? Oh, sorry. I step on my toes all the time. I'm used to it. My toes cramp under. That was one of my first symptoms. My toes would cramp under like this. Yeah, I know it hurts, but I'm used to it. I'm sometimes used to it, and I forget and step on other people's toes and forget that sometimes they're used to it. Not used to it. But anyway, um, oh, what was I saying? Sometimes I get upset. Sometimes there's a choice. Get upset, joke, or worship. Those are, or prayer, read your Bible, or whatever, too. But those are three good choices. Now, some people don't like the second two choices. Like they don't like me touching their car to get bounced. They'd rather me fall, I guess. But they rather me get angry. So that's the same with a lot of other people. Sometimes there's choices we make. And when we have certain choices, we can do this, this, or this. Well, you don't want them to do this, but you don't want them to do this or this either. So what do you want them to do? So if I'm joking because I'm upset about um, vaccines, and so would someone rather me get upset? Um, I think that's a good idea. How a vaccine to to uh, to against mercury toxicity in vaccines. Because see, um, did you know that that um autism comes from Parkinson's and Parkinson's comes from autism, and you sometimes schizophrenia comes from Parkinson's or Parkinson's from schizophrenia. Their ADD comes from those with ADHD and all that stuff. They go back and forth, and one of them, they both cause each other. So people with autism are going to probably get Parkinson's unless they get healed. Hopefully, they won't. Hopefully, they'll be healed. But so we give them medicine because we want them to have Parkinson's. So we give them medicine. I mean, so more apt to have Parkinson's because autism makes Parkinson's. We like them to have Parkinson's because you don't want them to shake, and then you don't know when they're mad because everybody's shaking. And then when people talk about politics, they're shaking already, so they think they're upset. They don't know if they're upset or not, so it's okay. Park. Um. Anyway, so but yeah, hope I didn't. So I hope if I touched your car in the last few years, I hope I didn't give it Parkinson's. I hope it's gonna be okay. Okay, well, I'll. I mean, yeah, I'm sure I gave your car Parkinson's. I'm gonna use that one. Come on, use it, use it. Somebody use it. Somebody use it. I dare you. Okay. Good night.